Hey everyone, John Krasinski here. Today we're diving into the world of gratitude journals. For 1 week, I'm challenging myself to wake up and write down what I'm grateful for. Will it be life-changing? Who knows? But hey, starting the day with a little positivity can't hurt, right? Okay, so maybe you're like me a few days ago, wondering, what in the world is a gratitude journal? You might have heard people talking about it, or maybe you've seen it mentioned in a self-help book or a blog post. But what exactly is it, and why should you care? It's simpler than it sounds. A gratitude journal is essentially a personal diary where you jot down things you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be fancy or complicated. You can use any notebook you have lying around. It's just a notebook where you write down things you're thankful for. The act of writing helps you to focus and reflect on the positive aspects of your life. Could be big things like family and friends, the people who support you and make your life richer. These are the pillars of your life, the ones who stand by you through thick and thin. Or small things like a sunny day or a good cup of coffee. Sometimes it's the little moments that bring the most joy. A warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning, the sound of birds chirping, or the feeling of the sun on your face. The point is to focus on the positive. By regularly writing down what you're grateful for, you train your mind to look for the good in every situation. This simple practice can shift your perspective and improve your overall well-being. You don't need to spend hours on it. Just a few minutes each day can make a big difference. Find a quiet moment, maybe in the morning with your coffee or in the evening before bed, and jot down a few things you're thankful for. Over time, you'll have a collection of positive memories and thoughts to look back on. This can be incredibly uplifting, especially on days when you're feeling down or stressed. You can even share your gratitude journal with others. It can be a great way to connect with friends and family and to spread positivity. Sharing what you're grateful for can inspire others to start their own gratitude practice. And if you're the creative type, you can personalize your gratitude journal. Use colorful pens, stickers, or drawings to make it uniquely yours. The more enjoyable the process, the more likely you are to stick with it. So why not give it a try? Start your own gratitude journal today and see how it can transform your outlook on life. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about finding joy in the little things and appreciating the big ones. In the end, a gratitude journal is a simple yet powerful tool to cultivate a positive mindset. It's a daily reminder that there is always something to be thankful for, no matter how small. So grab a notebook, find a pen, and start writing. Your journey to a more grateful and positive life begins now. Now, I'm not usually one for touchy-feely stuff, but apparently these gratitude journals have some real benefits. They say it can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even help you sleep better. I don't know about all that, but I'm willing to give it a shot. After all, who couldn't use a little less stress in their life? All right, day 1 of the gratitude challenge. First things first, coffee. Okay, now for the journal. Let's see, today I'm grateful for my family, my health, and yes, this delicious coffee. It might sound silly, but just writing those things down actually made me feel a little bit happier. Maybe this gratitude thing really works. Section 5, Day 2, Finding Joy in Traffic. Just kidding. Day 2, and let's be real, not every day can be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes the universe throws a curveball, and you find yourself stuck in a seemingly endless sea of cars. The sky is overcast, the rain is pouring down, and the traffic is moving at a snail's pace. It's one of those days where everything seems to go wrong. Case in point, I got stuck in traffic for an hour on the way to work. The clock seemed to mock me with every passing minute, and the frustration was palpable. I could see the same look of exasperation on the faces of other drivers. We were all in this together, yet each of us felt alone in our little metal boxes. Not exactly gratitude journal material, right? I mean, who would write, "Today I spent an hour in traffic and it was amazing," in their journal? It felt like a waste of time, a lost hour that I would never get back. But then I started to think about it differently. But then I remembered, hey, at least I have a car. There are so many people who have to rely on public transportation or walk long distances to get to work. Having a car is a privilege, and it's something I often take for granted. Suddenly, the traffic didn't seem so bad. And a job to drive to. In a world where many are struggling to find employment, having a job is a blessing. It provides me with a sense of purpose, financial stability, and the opportunity to grow and learn. The traffic was just a small inconvenience in the grand scheme of things. See, it's all about perspective. When I shifted my focus from the negative aspects of the situation to the positive, my mood improved. I started to see the traffic as a chance to listen to my favorite podcast, catch up on an audiobook, or simply enjoy some quiet time to think. It became an opportunity rather than an obstacle. I realized that finding joy in traffic or any challenging situation is about changing the narrative. Instead of seeing it as a burden, I chose to see it as a moment of gratitude. I was grateful for my car, my job, and the time to reflect. It was a small but significant shift in mindset. So the next time you find yourself stuck in traffic, try to find something to be grateful for. It might be the perfect time to call a friend, listen to a new album, or simply enjoy the solitude. Remember, it's all about perspective. Finding joy in traffic might seem like a joke, but with the right mindset, it's entirely possible. And when you finally arrive at your destination, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. You made it through the traffic with a positive attitude, and that's something to be proud of. So, here's to finding joy in the little things, even if it's just a traffic jam. Keep smiling and keep finding the silver linings in every situation. Remember, life is full of unexpected moments. It's up to us to find the joy in them. Whether it's a traffic jam or a rainy day, there's always something to be grateful for. So keep your head up, stay positive, and find the joy in every journey. After all, it's not just about the destination, but the journey itself. And that's the key to finding joy in traffic or any situation. It's all about perspective and gratitude. So the next time you're stuck in traffic, take a deep breath, find something to be grateful for, and enjoy the ride. You never know what you might discover along the way. So here's to finding joy in traffic and in every moment of life. Keep smiling, stay positive, and always look for the silver linings, because in the end, it's all about perspective. And with the right mindset, you can find joy in even the most unexpected places. Section 6, Day 3, Appreciating the Little Things, like clean socks. By day 3, I'm starting to get the hang of this gratitude thing. Today I was grateful for the little things, like finding a matching pair of socks on the first try, or having a really good hair day. Hey, it's the small victories, right? Section 7. The rest of the week, a roller coaster of gratitude. The rest of the week was a bit of a roller coaster, with good days and bad days. Each day brought its own set of challenges and triumphs, making it a week to remember. Some days felt like I was on top of the world, while others felt like I was trudging through mud. The unpredictability of it all was both exhilarating and exhausting. But even on the tough days, taking a few minutes to write in my gratitude journal helped me focus on the positive. It became a ritual, a moment of peace amidst the chaos. Each entry was a reminder that no matter how turbulent the day had been, there were always silver linings to be found. Whether it was a kind word from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, or simply the fact that I had made it through another day, there was always something to be grateful for. I realized that even when things are tough, there's always something to be thankful for. This practice of daily gratitude transformed my perspective. Instead of dwelling on the negatives, I began to actively seek out the positives. It was like training my mind to find the good in every situation. Over time, this shift in mindset made a significant difference in my overall well-being. I felt more resilient, more hopeful, and more connected to the world around me. One particular day stands out in my memory. It had been a particularly challenging day at work, filled with unexpected setbacks and frustrations. By the time I got home, I was feeling completely drained. But instead of letting the negativity consume me, I decided to take a walk in the park. As I strolled through the trees, I took deep breaths and tried to clear my mind. The simple act of being in nature, away from the hustle and bustle, was incredibly soothing. I found a quiet bench and sat down, pulling out my gratitude journal. As I began to write, I felt the weight of the day start to lift. I wrote about the beauty of the park, the kindness of a colleague who had offered support, and the satisfaction of completing a difficult task. By the time I finished, I felt a renewed sense of peace and gratitude. This experience reinforced the power of gratitude in my life. It reminded me that no matter how difficult things might seem, there is always something to be thankful for. And by focusing on those moments of gratitude, I could navigate the ups and downs of life with a more positive and resilient mindset. The roller coaster of the week had its highs and lows, but through it all, gratitude was my anchor, keeping me grounded and hopeful. Section 8. So, did it work? So after a week of writing in a gratitude journal, what's the verdict? Well, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't some life-altering experience. But it did make me more aware of the good things in my life, big and small. And honestly, starting each day with a little bit of positivity felt pretty great. Section 9. Your turn to shine. So, whether you're a gratitude guru or a total newbie like me, I encourage you to give it a try. You might be surprised at the difference a little bit of gratitude can make. And hey, if you're feeling brave, share what you're grateful for in the comments below. Until next time, stay grateful, everyone.